This is Extra Extra. I'm Jane Stevenson for Sun Media. Well, Hollywood star Johnny Depp is accusing the industry of boycotting him. In an interview with the Sunday Times, Depp is referring to the fact that he lost his libel suit last November to UK tabloid The Sun, which referred to him as a wife beater. Depp is referring to the fact that Warner Brothers asked him politely to resign from the Fantastic Beasts series, and another studio, MGM, has pushed his other film forward to a TBA release date, meaning we're not sure when it's going to be released, although the film called Minamata is scheduled for a UK release. So he actually might have a point. In the meantime, Depp has been given the go-ahead by a Virginia judge to pursue a $50 million libel suit against Amber Heard. This is in reference to an op-ed in the Washington Post that Heard wrote about domestic abuse. While she never named her abuser in the piece, I think most people figured out that she was referring to Johnny Depp. So he has been given approval to proceed with that libel suit. In the latest royal battle, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will have to proceed with a U.S. christening for their daughter Lilibet, and not what they'd hoped for, which was a Windsor Castle event in front of the Queen. This, according to a royal commentator who says, basically what we do know is that they'll keep that event very private if it remains in the States, and we won't be given many details. Basically, Harry and Meghan had hoped to be across the pond, as they did with their son. And in this case, I think there's just too much bad blood, and that's not going to happen. Again, according to a royal commentator, he could be proven wrong, but right now he's saying there will be no royal christening across the pond at the Windsor Castle. Well, Barbra Streisand is back in the news because she has a new album out. She recently told an Australian talk show that she thought the latest Stars Born remake was the wrong idea. This is after earlier saying she liked the Bradley Cooper Lady Gaga interpretation of the film. She was in the 1976 version with Chris Christopherson. Basically, Streisand had a problem with the Cooper Gaga remake because she said initially she had heard that Will Smith and Beyonce were going to be starring in that version, and she thought that would make it different enough and more interesting because the music would also be quite different. In the end, when she saw the finished version, I think she thought it was too similar to the 1976 version with her and Chris Christopherson. Speaking of Gaga, you may recall her dog walker, Ryan Fisher, who was shot while trying to protect her beloved doggies from dog nappers. Following his recovery from hospital, Fisher has now set up a GoFundMe page seeking as much as $40,000. He says he is wanting to travel across the U.S. in a kind of a camper van and basically recover from the trauma in the process, seeking out kind of self-help and yoga retreats and the like, just to kind of get him through his post-recovery. Some of this is not sitting well with Gaga fans, saying, if she was willing to spend $500,000 to retrieve her beloved doggies, why can't she just give her former dog walker $40,000 that he needs? Other people are just saying, she might not even know what is happening with him right now. And basically right now, Gaga has not commented publicly on his GoFundMe, but we wish him all the best because he basically laid his life on the line to protect her dogs. And the mask debate continues in the country music world. Carrie Underwood has come under fire by some of her fans for liking a tweet by a media guy named Matt Walsh, where he basically talks about being against demasking of kids in schools. After Underwood liked the tweet, one fan tweeted back, "Carrie Fisher, Jesus, take the wheel indeed." This is referring to one of her hit songs. While other people have been saying, "Are you really surprised Carrie Underwood has taken this stand?" And other fans are even more supportive, just saying, back off. She's, we still love her despite liking this tweet. It's interesting because she said in an interview with one of the UK publications, that The Guardian, that she wanted to stay away from being political in interviews because she found it basically pigeonholed celebrities, and often issues are black and white. Well, I think in this case, people are seeing that she's taken a stand and they don't like it now. Maybe she'll remove that tweet, but at press time, she had not. Anyways, let us know what you think about all of these stories on Facebook and Twitter, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel below.